Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome back to another exploring video of taco stacks. Exploring the street, seeing what people have thrown away in the garbage this week. We'll hopefully find some things out here. And let's do some treasure hunting, some trash picking. See what makes the rounds. Trash picking with taco stacks. Let's find some things out here. Something besides a couple garbage bags. Let's do it. Well, this is our first find of today. Don't know if this is going to be a whole video or whatever happens, happens. But driven through about 2/3 of town, and all we got so far is a toy. I do have to stop at a friend's house and pick up a bunch of metal. Which is, I don't know if this is Jurassic Park. I don't even know what you do with it. But yeah, one find in about 2/3 of town. Just one of those days, I guess. See what happens. This really might be the first time I literally have only found one item. Oh, well, there's a second item, but it's a broken rocking chair. It's missing a couple of slats on the rear end. So I found two things out here. That's it. The thing I picked up and that item right there. Everything else is literally nothing but trash cans. Well, there's a microwave up there, but I'm not going up there and grabbing that because, well, it's not the road. They're going to put it out eventually, but not yet. Guess we found something. Alright. Grab this off the top rope. As if my van doesn't smell like gas before, now it's going to smell like it after. Alright, well, I guess that kind of concludes the trash picking at night portion. We'll see what we get into tomorrow morning. It'll be a part of this video, but I guess somebody has a very loud subwoofer going. I guess we'll see what we get into in the morning. We might go to the scrapyard. I know a lot of people requested for that, so maybe I can bring in a decent chunk of some cash, so I have some spending monies. But yeah, we'll do something in the morning. Maybe we'll hit up some yard sales. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that was it. We found like 2 or 3 items. What a crazy day. Crazy night. It happens. Usually once a month. Or once every like 2 months for me. Okay, well now it's the next morning. I guess I'll take out my lovely finds, except for this. This has got to get scrapped. That, my friend Jeff gave me all that kind of stuff. It's all a bunch of tools. I guess we'll load up with whatever I have left. That, I'll take some other better stuff. I didn't know, but apparently there's a bunch of community yard sales going on right now, and I'm falling behind on schedule. So before I get to the metal yard, I think I'm going to stop off and see what these yard sales might have. But we'll load up this very obnoxious heavy lawnmower and some other oddball items. Try taking some of my better stuff also. I think I'm going to bring in some wire, maybe something else. Yeah, maybe some clean aluminum. Make a little bit of money this morning. This thing is so shredded. Alright, so I loaded up quickly, and then I ran out the door. So right now it's supposed to start at 8. It's 8:10. I'm only about 3 minutes away, but as I'm driving over here, I'm like, I'm pretty sure they had a community yard sale earlier this year. So 2 community yard sales in 1 day is, or 1 year is, to me, I wouldn't say a little foreign, but it doesn't happen often. So I don't really expect a whole lot of new stuff out over the past couple months, but it's something to do, and it was on the way actually to the bank, which I had to go to the bank, so we'll see if anything appears. I don't even know how many people would be set up, because today is a weekday and school's begun about a month ago, so what could possibly be here, I don't know. We'll see. I can tell you one thing, it's not booming like it is in the middle of summer. Stuff. There's 2 chairs again, I swear. Why can't I find 3 chairs? I need 3 or 4. I can't find them. It's been, I don't know how long. It's mind-boggling. I don't even know if that person still wants them, but I know they want 3 or 4 chairs. These people have chairs, but person isn't that much of a friend. It was more like if they find it for free, they'll take them. So, let's see what's here. Not too hopeful. They actually had some king-size sheets, which I was going to buy for myself to have a spare, but they didn't feel well. I mean, they were pre-owned. I don't know how weird it is to buy pre-owned sheets. I mean, granted, you do wash them, but they just did not feel good. Like, they were like, I don't know the material they put in, but it wasn't a good blend. Alright, well, nothing there for me. That one had a lot of promise. I thought it had promise. These houses are also astounding. This is also not the really, really high-end area. There's another area, probably 3 or 4 streets over, where these houses are probably twice the size of this. Crazy to me. I would say one day taco, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure this person had a funny sign last year I was here where it was something like no video games, no comics, no coins. I think it was this person. Hangers are messing me up, but they're $1 each. Not bad. Alright, picked up a couple shirts there. She said the person, that her husband never even wore them. Some Tasmanian shirts. Decent, nothing like spectacular, but definitely well worth $1. She has a free pile, and there's a bunch of like scrappy-ish metal here. Like, so I got a broken razor scooter, so I'm going to grab some of the metal because, well, why not? also got a bunch of like ink cartridges, which may or may not work, but at the price of free, we'll figure it out. Yeah, so there's not really a lot of yard sales out, and it's really funny, like I was kind of talking about, is like this was the second sale of the year, completely different than the middle of summer. I've probably seen close to 4 cars at these yard sales. Like in the middle of summer, it's impossible to get down these roads. But yeah, I guess community yard sale day is a beautiful day. It says it's 54 degrees. It feels a little warmer than that, but just the difference between the middle of summer and I guess early fall. Would say no competition, but it seems like there's just no one out. Made it to the familiar scrapyard. The thing that's rattling around there, I think, is that broom, which it was doing really well for the last 6 months, and now it's just really loud again. I don't know, I have the magnet trick going on and everything. I also have like this thorn in my right shoe, and it keeps going in my foot. So I'll save you guys the embarrassment, but it just took my shoe off and my sock off, and I can't feel the thorn. So I don't know if it's in my sock or it's in my shoe. Anyway, we're here at the metal yard. Here's my gloves. Oh yeah. It's like we never leave this place. I come here probably 3 times a week, and once in a while I'll pop into the other scrap yards, but not often. Alright, so let's see what kind of goodies we got back here. I did bring aluminum. That's what this is. Pretty sure it's all aluminum. Doing this long enough. Alright, so that's all aluminum. Funny thing is that these pieces right here, that is actually these fins. Ooh, that's all that stuff. Just cutting them off with a one of those cutoff wheels, and it was a whole thing in itself, and it wasn't as easy as it should have been. So I kind of gave up on it. The cutoff wheel I had, the cutoff wheel, not the grinding wheel, but the cutoff wheel, it kept jamming up with my my tool that I was using. So the grinding wheel worked perfectly fine, but trying to cut off those things with a grinding wheel isn't exactly ideal. So I had to figure out my tool and why it's not working. I don't think I have the right size bolt or nut adapter on there, so I have to look into that. But I've seen people online, they just cut through the whole thing, and those little aluminum fins should just fall off. It wasn't doing that, so I messed something up, or I had the wrong tool. I'm worried that this stuff is all the Freon that was in here, or the oil, because it was dripping out when I cut it off. There was also a piece of steel inside there, so you would have never known that unless you cut open. I have that busted up piece back here. It's Razor scooter. This is dirty aluminum. I wasn't even going to take it out, but I figured I'm right here, I might as well, right? It's just kind of weird that you're going to give this guy, who's going to give you like 26 cents for it. But at least it gets scrapped in the right pile. That's the way I look at it. Alright, so I made it back home. I got $36 from the scrap yard. That one copper tube that I had that was copper aluminum radiator, that only weighed 2 pounds. So, kind of is what it is. The aluminum I had in, so I had like a bin that there wasn't really that much in it, and a couple of those aluminum screens from probably the last garbage picking video. I got, I think, $7 for that. It wasn't a lot of money. But yes, I did Did find some treasure at the yard sales this morning. Actually, I just found pretty much one stop of stuff. So, probably my favorite shirt, I guess that is the Tasmanian Devil. It has that vintage smell of someone who kept t-shirts in a bin, never wore them, never washed them. It smells exactly like that. If you know that smell, it's probably not something you really know, but you would know when you smell it. That's what this smells like. The lady said these were never worn either. Someone constantly bought shirts for her husband, whether it be at parties or get-togethers, and always got him XL. This is from 1993. And he does not wear an XL. He wears like a large or a medium, she said. This is... I'll leave it at that. The back is a little bit obscure, might be the right word. It's Koa Naked Fishing. I don't know if that's a company. And then there's one more. This is another... I was trying to look at this. I couldn't figure out if it was Looney Tunes related. And of course, now I look at the back. But on the front, it has, I guess, the Tasmanian Devil doing his little Tasmanian Devil thing, running around in circles, whatever he does. And on the back, it has a print. So these shirts were all $1 each. So that's what I found at the yard sales this morning. Trash picking last night was a dud, but managed to clean up a little bit in the yard, so that was definitely great. But it's been fun. Thanks for tagging along, everyone, for another adventure. It's starting to warm up here. And, yeah. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe down below for our next treasure hunt. Should be fun. And, of course, till next time, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace.